Well, one of our guides, Zach, here on the left, is an absolute elk magnet. And he's hunting with Shay, who he's taken and guided on both elk and bear in the past. Well, him and Shay are working an elk, and although this bull comes close, they don't get a shot. But later on that evening, you could see these two slip up on a group of elk that are in a field. Well, Zach slipped up with Shay in range of this group of bulls. You could see the bulls sparring in front of him, but they never gave Shay a great shot. Well, finally, darkness eased in on them and they had to back out of that area. They didn't get a shot at that group of elk. Although they didn't get a shot opportunity at any of those bulls because they just never would give Shay a perfect shot opportunity, Zach called in a bull for Shay the next day, and Shay made a great shot on it. So all's well that ends well.
Finally got it all together this morning, and Shay held it together and made a couple good shots on this bull, and he didn't go far.
So while Zach was guiding Shay on one area, I was guiding Greg on another. We also had Larry, who's taken quite a few animals with us, and he was set up in a Millennium ladder stand. Well, me and Greg are going up this ridge, and we've got elk bugling and running around all around us. I have to drop down in the dirt because two bulls are looking right up at me. I throw up my Montana decoy, and me and Greg are laying on the side of this hill, and I'm cow calling and showing this elk the Montana decoy. The bigger bull decides something isn't right. I thought I saw a person before I saw that Montana decoy, and he eases back in the brush. But the younger 5x5 kept staring at that Montana decoy, and he was hearing the cow calls, and he started to come our way. This bull's coming down circling, and he's gonna go right past Larry, who's in the Millennium stand. So me and Greg are watching as this bull goes right down and gives Larry a perfect shot. Scott was in the stand videoing Larry, and they got some awesome footage as this bull comes right up and Larry makes a great shot. Well, me and Greg got to watch it all go down from only about 100 to 150 yards away. So we jumped up and went down the ridge to go congratulate Larry on his bull.
That was an incredible morning. I was with Greg, put Larry in the stand in this Millennium right here with Scott, who was running camera. Me and Greg crossed the river in the dark. We saw a big herd behind us. Another big bull went around us out in the prairie. I literally peek up over the hill. The big bull wasn't having it, so I showed him the decoy. I calmed him down a little bit, and then he was like, nah, I think I saw a person before I saw a decoy. And he turned, and he stared at us. It felt like forever, probably 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, just stared at the decoy. And the other bull finally calmed down, and I kept calling real soft, and he started coming. This is the second week of archery elk. Everybody was on elk last week. And Larry here, first one with an elk down. Nice job.
Thank you.
Ah. Gotta love an Easton arrow covered in blood.
Yeah, baby.
That's a good shot though. For he was slightly quartering to you.
Quartering to me. I said away. I meant to me.
But
yes.
you held tight to that shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So it should have gotten the one lung. What do you think? Liver?
I think liver probably.
He's dead.
Ah,
dude, there's the tree he shot him from. Right there. We circled around. He didn't make it. 40 yards from where you shot him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy how he died right here. It's like he's propped up. Nice job. How awesome is that?
It is awesome.
Beautiful bull.
5x5. Yeah, I got a 7x7.
You got a 7x7 with me down here that we called in.
1x1.
A spike.
Yep. Wasn't that one of the downturn? Is that a 4x4?
Isn't that a 4x4?
I think so, a 4x4.
A 4x4. 5x5. So we got 4 different racks.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Larry's killed everything from a spike to a 7x7. A lot of areas in Colorado, it has to be a 4x4. But what's neat about where we're hunting here and where Larry's taken the spike in the past is there's no limit. You can shoot any size bull. But we saw quite a few bulls this morning. I think just me and Greg saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We saw 6 different bulls this morning. But great shot out of the Millennium.
Thank you.
What's awesome is now Larry has got 4 other tags.
Yep.
You have a deer tag,
Yep.
bear tag, turkey tag, and an antelope tag. So now, like a couple years ago, we ended up going, what, 4 for 4?
Yeah.
We went 4 for 4. We got what, an elk?
Elk, a bear, turkey, and antelope.
Yep, we got 4 for 4. Now we got 5 tags, and we're gonna see what we can do, but we started off good.
That's it.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Well, with a beautiful elk down, me and Larry decided to go out after antelope. I grabbed the Montana decoy and we slipped up and had some really close calls. Although we didn't get an antelope, Larry may have missed one, but it was an awesome time. Well, Larry also had a mule deer tag, and although we had some really close calls on muleys, we made multiple stalks. Larry ended up taking a beautiful mule deer buck with me.
We had him at 80 out in the field there. And then he just started going at 60 yards, 60 yards. We were close though. If he'd have stopped at the right spot. That's a beautiful mule deer. Oh, elk yesterday, mule deer today. That's a big buck. We're just gonna sit here for a minute. Kind of love it when the head's lifted up like that. Yeah. Isn't he beautiful? Just a beautiful, beautiful deer. Yep, that's a beautiful buck. This is awesome. Larry, just yesterday, Larry shot a beautiful bull and put him in a Millennium stand. I went across the river, was calling with Greg, had the Montana decoy, and bull came right past. Larry made a perfect shot. You also made a great shot on this deer for the angle that you had.
Yeah.
That arrow angled up into the deer.
Thank you, buddy.
That's pretty. We have shot some beautiful animals together, and that's another one. Look at the deep forks on him.
I know.
That's beautiful. Beautiful deer.
So with an elk and a mule deer down, some really close calls, including one miss on antelope, we decided to see if we could slip up on a turkey, because Larry also had a turkey tag. I want to point out that Larry is an exceptional shot, and when he shoots, we usually harvest an animal. Turkeys are a very small target and can be difficult, especially when your adrenaline is going quite a bit. So I managed to slip Larry up pretty dang close on some turkeys. We slipped around and had a whole flock going through the trees. And Larry may have missed one.
Oh, I'm up behind you. I'm done.
The hysterical thing to me was when he dropped, when he was completely out of arrows. That was it. He was done.
That one we should be doing. Empty quiver. So we almost had 3 species.
But he did make a great shot on a beautiful elk and a great shot on a mule deer. The other ones, well, they were a little tougher shots and it just didn't quite work out. I wish I could pick on him more, but I've missed turkeys, I've missed antelope, I've missed a lot of stuff over the years. Not much, mind you, but I have missed before.